we're just going to try this out, and hopefully this sounds okay. This reminds me of back in the day when I used to do these live streams, and sometimes attempting to do them, it was a little nerve-wracking, a little bit of anxiety. I haven't done a public live stream in a long time, and here we are attempting to do this one and hoping that everything is going to be working correctly. I can't see anything. Oh, that's disheartening already. Where's the video? Where is this even at? Come on now. Catch up. You should be working, right? Woo! Sorry about that. It took 30 seconds for the video to start showing. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Lunch with Joe. It's been a long time since I've done a live stream publicly. I have been doing members-only live streams here on AfterPrisonShow, and I figured, why not? It's Friday. Let's do a damn live stream. It's going to bring back Bobo-type feels, I hope. If it brings back Bobo-type feels, then we know that it's pretty good, right? Shout out to everybody joining me on this. Again, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, my time. Not sure what time it is where you are. I don't know if this is a good time to be doing this or not, but it's the time that I have available, and I promise I'm going to try to make this something that you guys enjoy. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. We got some people joining us. Corey, I see you right there. Susan, hello to you. Hillbilly, what's going on with you? Long time. Coley, I see you right there. Shout out to you guys for joining me on this thing. Kern County, what's going on? North Carolina. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. You're right below me. Shout out to you. Rob from Canada, much love. Do you know, I was actually going to mention this on this stream. Do you know that the #1 country that watches After Prison Show right now is not the U.S.? It's actually Canada. And shout out to Canada for that. It used to be the U.S., and it used to be Texas was the state. Not sure whatever happened there, but Wisconsin, I see you, Ghetto Gone. Hope you guys are having a great day. Let me know how this thing sounds, because I did a members-only live stream yesterday, and I thought that it sounded good, but when I watched the playback, the audio was super low. So if it's low, let me know so I can fix this. Cool. All right, so I've titled this thing Lunch with Joe. We're going to be eating on this. It's going to be a little bit of a mukbang. Let me try to not get my fork dirty right here. Cameron, what's going on with you? Okay, Corey, gifting memberships. I didn't even know you could do that. I thought that was a Twitch thing. Cameron, what's going on in Baltimore? Shout out to you. The Orioles are actually my favorite baseball team. All right, look, I got lunch right here. We're going to be doing a little bit of a taste test reaction. I've never had this. I hope that I don't regret this. I don't like these cup noodles, these big bowl noodles right here. And I would show you what it is. Maybe you can see that right there. I can't tilt it because I think there's still water in the bowl. But folks, I've got the hot and spicy fire wok. Molten chili chicken. This thing's got 6 peppers on it, which I guess indicates how hot this shit is. I know I'm not going to be enjoying that. And then I've also got the fire sauce that you're supposed to add to it as well. It's hot as a bitch outside. Why not add the fire sauce? And I've also got my Diet Pepsi right here as well. Susan, very special shout out to you. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Joshua Morgan, you've been a long-time supporter of After Prison Show. It's good that you're a member now, and there's a lot of things that we're doing for the members here on After Prison Show. Early accessing videos, bonus videos that never see the light of day, OnlyFans-type exclusive pictures, and the live streams. Like I said, this is the first live stream that I'm doing outside of the members-only live streams, but I did want to test doing a live stream. Somebody's telling me that the audio is low. All right, don't worry. We're about to boost that. Let me read a couple more. So you guys got to turn it up to hear it. What the? Let me know if that makes it any better. I don't know why this thing all of a sudden is so low, and I got it super loud on the streaming software. Well, hopefully we'll get this thing figured out. But yeah, I wanted to kick the bobo with you guys a little bit. We've been doing a lot of things here on After Prison Show, and I'm excited about all of these things that we've been doing here on After Prison Show. Featuring the Jacob Gentry story, that's been a huge story. A lot of people are enjoying that. Obviously trying to help this guy get his story out there and his name out there, and also his YouTube channel out there. Working with Tom, the Lucky Saga that we've been featuring here as well. We just got back in contact with Rabbit. Everybody's asking where Dave's at. I promise I'm going to have an answer to that question very soon. We've got another cooking video upcoming. I'm not going to tell you about that, but just know, the members know, it is an awesome video. Got a lot of videos already filmed. More toilet talk with Tom. We've been doing that. What else? There was another video. Oh yeah, and then today's video is a ride-along Tom Uber-esque type of a video where potentially Tom is ready to quit his job behind 1,300 subscribers on YouTube. Now, at the time of filming this, or filming that video, it was 1,300 subscribers. He's got 1,500 now. So you can all but guarantee that that job is pretty much toast. RC, special shout out to you, Dave. Soon, sweet. We'll see. It's not a guarantee. We're trying to find him. You know, I thought y'all wanted to see Big Dave. I thought that's the Dave y'all were talking about. That's why we did the Finding Dave video. I guess I was wrong about that. And yeah. What else we got going on here? Be Happy says the audio sounds great. Good. Thank you. Mike, what's going on? It's hot there, Joe. It's 90 degrees. I got the AC on. I'm not cutting the AC off for this stream. And, yeah. All right, let me see if I can do something real quick. Shout out to you guys for joining me on lunch. We're getting ready to do lunch. Joe's going to get the Junies burnt off him today on this stream. I hope not. I'm a little nervous doing this. I just got to be honest. I don't know why. I used to knock it out the park doing the Bobo. And I'm going to get back to that. I'm going to get my mojo back. All right. Forgive me. I needed to do something. Who was it? It was somebody was asking how to become a member. I'm actually going to spam that in the chat right now. How do I do that? Control V. Cody! I think that's what it is. Gosh almighty. I hope that's the link. Yeah, I think that might just be the link to the channel. I don't know. I just posted a link right there. That's how you become a member, and it would be greatly appreciated. But there's that. Somebody says, do you need to keep your day job? Absolutely. I need to keep my day jobs. Somebody else was asking. Let me go back to that real quick. I didn't even have any topics for this because I knew doing this, at least I was hopeful doing this, people were going to ask me a million questions, and it's going to be like an AMA. Spawn Killer, how's the painting business? Painting business is going well. We've got a new residential job that we're doing. I bid that job a lot better. Don't like the fact that it's pieced up. We've already started it, but they're doing a full renovation in this house. So we're doing the full exterior. We're doing the full interior. And when we went to go start it earlier this week, all we were able to paint were 2 bedrooms and a hallway. And we got to wait for them to get done doing more work or all of the work before we can go finish the job. Turd says, Joe is irresistible. I'm glad that you mentioned that because you're right. I am. I just got a haircut today. I am feeling myself again. A haircut will do that for you. I went back to the same barber who cut Lucky's hair. Talked with her a little bit about that. And she did a phenomenal job on my lopsided head. I also filmed a couple of videos while I was doing that as well. So thank you for saying that I'm irresistible. It means a lot. Mike, what's going on with you? Shout out to you for being up in here. Evan Almighty, what's going on with you as well? Yeah. Then Production says Joe and Banky collab would be fire. We've actually talked about that. I haven't talked with Banky yet, but I'm going to try to make that happen as well. Because to give you just a little bit of behind the scenes with the cooking video that's upcoming, we're bringing back the After Prison Show Prison Cook-Off. It's called shanked. It's not chopped. We're judging these cook-offs on 4 categories. We've got a special guest judge. As we continue to do this, we're going to be pushing the envelope. I don't know if I really want to share with you. Well, fuck it, I will. As we continue to do this, our guest judges are going to be all strippers because our fan base is 70% guys, and we want you to edge to this content. Luke, shout out to you. Banky switched up on you on that podcast. Did you dirty? Banky and I talked about that after the fact. We're good. And there was never an issue prior to that. So, shout out to Banky for getting on No Jumper. That was an awesome thing for him. And I wish him nothing but success. So, I think the only reason that I was salty was I never got to go on No Jumper. But, it is what it is. Such is life. All right, it's lunchtime. We're getting ready to eat the hottest noodles that I have in my house. The Firewalk, hot and spicy, molten chili chicken flavored, 6 peppers on this with the fire sauce. What these joints hitting on. TT said, said, please no cooking videos. Are you crazy? The cooking videos are where it's at, man. And Joe's like a rap music video cameraman at this point. The way I be capturing them angles, shit. Super unsupervised, shout out to you for becoming a member. Thank you so much. Shit, we should have had a member, a member goal. Can we get like 10 members on this thing? That would be dope. Megan, shout out to you for becoming a member as well. RC, what's going on with you? Thank you guys, man. I was just going to mukbang this. I didn't know if anybody was going to watch this, to be honest. Is the toilet nearby, Janet asked. The toilet's literally right behind me. We're going to be getting more shitters up in here, and everybody's going to be sitting on a toilet. Joe's nobody. I don't deserve to be the only one sitting in a chair. We need all toilets, 3 of them. We need partitions just like you got in prison. Don't nobody steal my idea. RC, thank you for becoming a member. Ah, man, do I need a knife to open this? I'm scared that if I pop the top on this, it's going to go all over the place. Do I got a knife in here? I got a shank. That ain't going to be sharp enough, though. I need to sharpen my shank. Logan says, dear Lord, help Joe find gay Dave in Jesus' name. Y'all really want to see Dave. I don't know if Dave wants to do this, though. Dave is doing good in life from what I've heard. I don't know if he wants to do this. I'm going to try to make it happen. I just can't guarantee that it's going to happen. Ugh. I'm so scared this is going to go everywhere. You know what? I can use the fork. So look, I guess what I want to do is I do want to share a story with you guys real quick as I try to open this. Oh my God, y'all, you will never believe what I just did. I just stabbed the shit out of myself with a fork. How you even do that? And I'm bleeding. The fork went all the way up. That shit was deep. Son of a bitch. And the sauce is going everywhere. Oh, God. I should have thought this through better. Oh, and that's not blood. That's fire sauce. Oh, that's hot. That ain't no exaggeration. There's the blood. That was fire sauce, and it's all over me. Oh, my God. I got some toilet paper in here. I got a couple of... There. Holy shit. Hey, that's hot. I ain't even exaggerating. They got 6 peppers on the package right there. I don't know what the Schofield count on this is. But that shit, hey, that humbled me right there. I thought they were only playing. Susan, very special shout out to you for subbing somebody. I can't see who you... Oh, Evan Almighty. Shout out to you. I'm bleeding. I got fire sauce on me. Remind me not to wipe my eyes. Folks, I had to do this live. The fire sauce looks just like blood. I'm not sure if you can see that. Let me see what y'all are seeing. Let me pull that. Uh-oh. The toilet paper's in the way. That's what it is. Hey, appreciate y'all rocking with me on this. I didn't know if we were going to have anybody in here. Yeah, y'all can see it. The fire sauce looks just like blood. And we're putting it in here. And Joe's going to attempt to eat this whole thing and not have a drink while I do so. Y'all remember that time I got tased on the live stream? YouTube ain't like that at all. Got tased and maced. Name another prison YouTuber doing some stupid shit like that. I hope they don't because, ooh, man, that joint looks spicy. Damn, I know this is going to be hot. Alien says, are you divorced? Why would, no, I'm not divorced. Me and my wife are doing just fine. It's actually about to be our I hope she's not watching this. Our 5th or 6th year anniversary. Later this month, as a matter of fact. My fingernail is turning purple at this point. Shit ain't looking good for the home team. Y'all ever watch them videos of people eating? I think it's called like a mukbang. I don't want to make that what this is. Unfortunately, you will see me eat. I am hungry. This is lunchtime with Joe after all. And I've got the spiciest noodle that I could find. Oh my God, there's actually a challenge right here. It says, take the challenge. Is this like the one chip challenge? I heard a guy died doing that. And you know what's even more crazy? There's a kid on, I think, TikTok going around dressed up with a little chef's apron asking him to taste his new chip that he's launching. And it's the one chip challenge. Have you seen that? You might get a murder charge for that. Cameron, what's going on? I won't let become a member for some reason. I don't know why. I got the link right here if you need it. I think this works. Paste. Boom. But shout out to you. Freda, what's going on with you? Thank you very much for the congratulations. Alien says, congrats on 5 years married. Absolutely. It's been, a beautiful thing. My wife has put up with all my crazy business ideas, and, that hasn't ever worked out, unfortunately. But she supported me in everything that I've done, and she's doing really awesome. And my son's doing really awesome. And I'm just glad to be able to share all of that with you guys. C-Dub says, first time catching you live. It's been a fan for years. Well, I think I picked a pretty opportune time to go live because we got some people up in here, so I appreciate it. Andrew, it's going to burn you twice on the way in and on the way out. You better bet it. Look, I already got IBS. I got Crohn's disease. Like, what am I doing? I can't even eat a spicy nacho Dorito without that shit coming back to bite me the next morning. I'm sorry. Folks, let's see what this is hitting on. Oh, it tastes good. And it's not that damn hot. But it is got some kick to it. I'm going to be sweating in here in a minute. All right, let me read that comment that I just made. I got my drink sitting right here. It's just calling my name. That boy Jock said, Jew-Man apparently don't like you because of how you treated Jellicoe. I don't know. You could be right about that. Jew-Man and Jellicoe were very good friends. And, when the drama took place between Jellicoe and I regret that. I've talked to Jellicoe, recently, and he's doing well. But I haven't talked to Jew-Man, so you could be right about that. But I can't find Jew-Man to save my life. I know people have been asking for him as well. I hope that he's doing well. The last that I had heard, the last time I saw him, he didn't show up, but he called me. Came over to one of the flips that I was doing. I think it was like flip 3. And he hung out with me for a little while. we were supposed to get back together. I was going to work with him and also try to do some video work, and then we just never got back in contact. So you could be right. I mean, he kind of ghosted me after that. Jen, man, shout out to you. I've watched every single one of your videos, and I still like the cooking video ones the most. Dude, you're awesome for that. I got a major cooking video coming for y'all. It is we've already filmed it. It's a prison cook-off. It's Tom versus, you'll never guess. Is it peaches? Is it delicious? Is it cherry? God, I wish it was one of them. We got a special guest judge, and we're judging this cook-off on 4 things. It's After Prison Show Shanked is what it's called. Time, because the contestants have 20 minutes to prepare their meal. Presentation, ultimately taste, and then the 4th category is what y'all think when you see it. So it could end in a tie because it's only 4 categories. It should be an odd number for somebody to win. Joe, you're slacking here. It's almost like eating glass, if I had to try to describe it. The Cat's Meow says, I love to watch you babysit. That little boy is my life, and I love spending time with him. NorCal, what's going on with you, man? Shout out to you for being up in here. Shout out to all the members of After Prison Show. Means a lot having you guys up in here. I wanted to do this public live stream just to see. I didn't know if it was going to be a good time or not to do it. I don't usually have a whole lot of time, you know, between the painting business and filming videos. And then I've got my son from 3 o'clock till when my wife gets off, and then even after when my wife gets off. But I'm glad I was able to jump on here, man. Whew. The Good Days. I've been watching since the Gay Dave era, but never got to donate until today. That food looks good. Thank you for that donation. This is the Firewalk molten chili chicken, 6 peppers. I guess that's like the hotness of this. The shit is hot. I'm trying to eat this whole thing without drinking my drink right here. And thank you for joining me for lunch. Cameron, welcome to the club. Shout out to you for being a member. Teal Time says, I'm sitting here making dentures watching you live. Teal Time, you were the one who offered the teeth for Lucky. Really appreciate you being up in here. And everybody else for being up in here as well. Callie Big Dog says, have you ever heard from Danny, the POS? I have not heard from Danny. I have no idea where Danny is. Somebody reached out to me in relation to Danny, said that they were a family member of him. You know, I asked them. They were sharing some stuff with me. I'm not going to put that out there, but I was asking them, hey, do you know where he's at? They had no idea, and I have no idea where he's at. I've looked and looked and looked. Oh, God. I've taken 2 bites of this. I'm not doing very well. It's spicy. And I'm going to regret this in the morning. But I made I made this noodle, though. This thing is perfect. That's no exaggeration. This joint is hot, and I just ate a pepper. Whatever kind of peppers they got in here, I just ate it. And that's hotter than the fire sauce. Oh. I can feel my ears sweating at this point. Get it together, Joe. Get it together. Dominic says, did you see the Banky Jew Man interview? I did not see that. Is that recent? Because if it is, then obviously Jew Man's still around, and, you know, I probably should check it out. I don't think there was ever any bad blood between Jew Man and I. You know, so who knows? Ramirez says Joe's about to be hurting soon. I'm already hurting right now. This joint is whooping my ass. So when you make this, it's got a seasoning pouch like a regular ramen noodle, except the seasoning pouch is 3 times the size of a regular ramen noodle. So you put that in here, and I wanted to film me actually making this because when you put the seasoning pouch in here, the dry seasoning, it looks like way too much damn seasoning. That's enough seasoning for like 4 ramen noodles. But you put it in there, and then it's got some like dried vegetables and probably peppers because I know I just ate one of them damn things that I'm still feeling that. And then it's got the fire sauce that goes on after it. So shit's hot. Put some Louisiana hot sauce in it. Alien said, that's my favorite hot sauce. Like, I like that. That ain't even hot at all. That's just a good flavor. Here we go. Down the old hatch. It's like a fight in my mouth right there. All right, now my eyes are watering. Woo. Killer, what's going on? With your shout out to you for being up in here. We're doing the public live stream today. Felix, somebody was asking about Shannon. I don't know where Shannon's at. Another situation that didn't go well. Can't remember what happened there. I was mad when me and Shannon had a falling out. And the sad thing is we had that on Facebook in a comment section. You know, she was talking about I was having a drama at that moment with somebody else. Could have been Yanni, could have been Jellico. I can't remember who it was. But then Shannon jumped into it, and I was like, oh, shit. What Shannon got to do with it? Like, she had nothing to do with it. So then me and her get to beefing because she's getting in this situation, and I'm like, all right, you know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do? Since I'm the bad guy, we're going to do a peer awareness. What is it called? It's called a TPAP. A therapeutic peer awareness TPAP process, something like that. That's what they used to do at the last prison I was at, a TPAP. Not a pap smear. I think those are 2 totally different things. And what they would do is, if you got in trouble at this place that was basically, they called it a therapeutic community, you know, they tried to group you to death through all sorts of just groups. But if you got in trouble, you could get a write-up, you could get a charge, you could lose good time, you could lose commissary, you could lose visitation, you could lose rec time. Like, there were all these things that they could take away from you. Take away phone time. Now you're trying to get on the phone, your number don't work. Man, they take the phone away. They could take everything else, just don't take the phone from some people. But one of the little, you know, auxiliary punishments was this TPAP. And they would sit you in a circle. You would sit in the middle. There would be another prisoner who's sitting right in front of you. And then around it's almost like an OK Corral shootout. You got all the prisoners pulling up their chairs, sitting around you in a big circle. You got guys sitting behind you, beside you, in front of you. And I never got TPAP'd. I never had this done to me. And I was never a part of one except for sitting on the outskirts watching this. But anytime that this would take place, I would be, I would be one of the first ones to pull up because you knew, man, shit was about to go down. It was like, where's the popcorn? Get the popcorn ready. Because what it was supposed to be was your peers are supposed to be making you aware of your negative behaviors. That's what it was. But it was always so much more than that. Because what you would do is there would be a chair sitting directly in front of you, and that's where the other prisoner would sit. And it would be a panel of people who would be doing, oh shit, now my guts are burning. Woo, okay, that's new. So the panel would consist of like a prisoner who had some sort of a job, like he was a a cadre, which meant that he was like an inmate police. Then you would have like a counselor. She would talk or he would talk. Then you would have a guard, like the guard would talk. But the cadre prisoner always went the hardest, right? And they always wanted to put on a show doing these things. So, you know, when they come in there to start this thing, you know, they kind of like bust through the group, throw the chair a little bit, and basically they're just telling you, man, you ain't shit. And they just go in on you for like 5 or 10 minutes. And you just got to sit there and eat that shit. It's worse, or probably could be worse, than getting your ass kicked in prison. At some of these things, you know, dudes are ready to fight because they're not going for that shit. I'm not going for these games is basically what it was. You know, fuck it, let's just fight and send me to the hole. I would rather be doing my time in the hole than be put on Front Street as amusement for the rest of, you know, the guys up in here. And it was always interesting watching those things. But I share with you that because when I had the falling out with Shannon, and I had the falling out with so many other people, and during the time that I had the falling out with Shannon, which was not even any of her concern, really. I was having an issue with somebody else. She chimed in on it, you know, whatever. But I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do a TPAP. I'll sit in the middle of this circle. And though we won't have everybody sitting around us because we don't have that many damn people, the viewers could be the ones sitting around, addressing my negative behaviors. The Traveling Painter, I like that name. What's going on with you, man? Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. We got 400 people up in here. 421, as a matter of fact. Yo, this shit is hot. This is hot. Dib gifted 5 After Prison Show memberships. Man, I feel like, hey, thank you for that. I feel like, what's that really popular streamer on Twitch? Kai Sennett, is that his name? I feel like Kai Sennett up in this thing. Oh, I wanted to grab for the drink. I did. Benjamin, shout out to you. The Bobo is back. I guess that's what this is. I said we had 421 and then we dropped off a little bit. I'm sorry if I... I'm sorry. Who did we get gifted up in here, man? Shout out to you for that. Dib, that was awesome of you right there. What do we get? We got Devoted Russian. What's going on? Felix Smoke 420. What's going on? Mr. Doodle, what's going on? Slade in Colorado. Hey, man. Shout out to you guys, man. Thank you for becoming members. With the membership package, you get With the membership package, you get access to early access, bonus footage, members-only live streams, and also the After Prison Show OnlyFans. It's on the way. We're doing a little bit with that right now. I did a members-only live stream yesterday, and I was talking about that. Hey, Derek, man, long time. What's going on with you, man? We are kicking the Bobo, and this cup of hot noodles right here is kicking my ass. All right, I got that much left. James says, Gay Dave update if possible. I'm going to try to make it happen. There's no guarantee, though. I can't feel my lips. I mean, I can feel them, but they're on fire right now. Hey, Michelle Madden, what's going on with you? Long time. Thank you for being up in here. Thank you for becoming a member. I'm going through some toilet paper here, and I'm going to be going through it later as well. That's the commitment I have to you guys. Mr. Poodle says, Joe, do you like poodles? Well, I've got 2 Dachshunds. They're kind of close. So, yeah, I think I do like poodles. Boob Slime says, please podcast with Gay Dave. Tom and you, that would be so good. We do want to bring more people in on Toilet Talk. I guess that's going to be like our podcast thing for the time being. So you never know. maybe if we can find Dave. Dave is living off of the grid right now. The last that I heard, I think he's living with solar power and rainwater collection. He's going to be tough to find. He's very recluse right now. But I'm going to try to bring you guys that. All right, I got to hurry up and get this done because this isn't even fun now. Just do it. I'll be with you in 1 second. I'm almost done with this hot-ass noodle. Just 2 more bites. You can do it. Oh, this is kicking my ass. I'm done. Oh. It's so... that's spicy. It tastes good. But damn. The shit I'm going to go through eating that. Can I get my drink now? I'm going to wait a couple minutes. We're going to let that pain marinate for a moment. Woo. All right, let me go back and get to some comments because I missed a whole lot trying to eat all that. Dirty Syringe, interesting username right there. Bring back Danny. If I could, I would. I promise you. I will not give up the search for him. Oh, shit. What did I do? What did I do? Why did I go there? I don't want to go there. Get off of that. Okay, we got all sorts of shit opening up that I didn't want to open up. Playing indies. The members only has a downside. I often turn my screen off during the videos, and in all the videos it would continue to play, but it won't if it's a members only video. I'm sure it will when it's live though. I don't understand why it does that. That's an interesting point that you bring up right there. It's probably because it's borderline private still until it's made public. Goo Goo Bars says, Joe, do you still hit the gym? Do I look like I'm hitting the gym? And I don't mean that so hostilely. I can't feel my guts right now. They're getting punished by this hot sauce. That probably didn't sound right. But no, I absolutely hate myself at this point. I got a haircut today. That's the one thing that's given me just the slightest smidgen of confidence to do this live stream. But ever since I started the painting business and then when my son was born, I fell off completely. I think I went 16 months fasting, running, working out. And now it's like I wasn't even doing it at all. But I was talking about it yesterday on a members only live stream. I'm getting ready, like within the week. I'm going to talk it into existence to get back in shape. I miss just how good I used to feel being healthy. Luke says, Tom's yeller teeth. I think you mean yellow. And I'm glad that you brought that up. Do you know that that's honestly a conversation that Tom and I have had? We both have bad teeth. You know, my teeth are horrible. But, you know, I told him, I said, Tom, we got to do something about these teeth, man. Like, your teeth look like shit. My teeth look like shit. Man, hey, it's 2024. Ain't nobody got time for no bad teeth. Barcode says, Joe, I've been subbed since day one. You came so far, man. Well, I really appreciate that. It's almost feeling like, you know, we're starting all over here again. In the time that I took off from YouTube, man, things changed. Now, don't nobody really want to watch a 40-minute long video. Everybody's so into the shorts. And I'm trying to figure out a way to take these interviews like what we're doing with Jacob Gentry right now and turn those into shorts and try to, you know, shorten them up a bit. But I appreciate you for being up in here. Chucky, what's going on? Long time. What else we got going on? There were some other comments. Damn, I'm behind. Let me get caught up, and I'm going to get there quickly. Turd says, is Brian still in the Pookie? I saw a lot of comments in here about Brian, number one, who I had the issues with, who I had to sue. And I ended up getting my money back from Brian. And because of the fact that I got my money back from him, I got no issue with him at this point. And last that I saw, because I saw him on TikTok, he's still on TikTok every so often. He's actually doing pretty good. He's working a really good job. So good for him. No issue with him anymore. Alien says collab with Josh Death, Lockdown 21. I wouldn't put it out of the realm of possibility. You know, I fucks with Josh. He's a local guy, he's local to me. And yeah, man, he's doing his thing, and that's awesome to see. Traveling Painter, how can I message you? My email is in the description of these videos. If you click on the descriptions and look down at the bottom, at the very, very bottom, it says business inquiries. You can send me an email. I'd like to hear from you. I don't get very many emails anymore. I missed that. Whew. All right. Logan says your high blood pressure is hating you. You better bet it, man. My shit is humming right now. I've been waiting a long time to get that drink. I ate that whole noodle with no drink. And I'm okay now. The pain's subsiding a little bit. Bew Wheeler, what's up? Welcome to the membership. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I'm reading comments. Benjamin, what's going on? During your time off, did you think about selling After Prison Show channel to another prison content creator? I never did. Interestingly enough, I didn't even, you know what? I'm wrong. I didn't think about selling it. I thought about giving it away. Like, that's how much I just said to myself, man, I'm done with this. Because at the time I was, and I don't even know why. You know, I go through these peaks and valleys of being down and out and hard on myself, and, you know, feeling like, oh shit, the content's not good enough, or oh shit, look, you know, don't nobody care about After Prison Show. It's the next guy and the next guy and the next girl. You know, they got the juice now. But during my hiatus, you know, I thought about it a lot, not giving the channel away, but I did think about that from time to time. And you know, I was watching videos, just random videos, not even, you know, prison-related shit. But I was watching people who were enjoying creating content. And I started to remember, you know, that I once enjoyed creating content. But I would put so much pressure on myself to make content that would be good content. And by good content, I mean it gets the views. I go back and look at some of these videos now that we've done throughout the course of time on After Prison Show. And, you know, some of them are really good, and some of them never, you know, got a shit ton of views. Some of them did. But now coming back, you know, because after a long time I realized that I missed this. Now coming back, I know I'm creating good content. And it ain't getting views, and I'm okay with it. Because I tell myself, okay, well, one of two things is going to happen. Either it will eventually pick up. Maybe we can somehow rise from the ashes. Or it won't. I'm going to take a play from Matt's playbook. Matt is the fan who gifted the card to Tom and gave him the $500, who says that he doesn't sweat business. Well, After Prison Show is a business as well, and I'm just not going to sweat it. I'm going to put my all into it, and I've been doing that. And if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, well, at least I can say at the very end, if we get to that, hopefully we don't, I gave it my all. I gave him, what else can I do? So yeah. Whew. Folk. I don't know if I can read your username because I don't know if it's going to have me saying something crazy, but shout out to you for the donation. Not $1, not $3, but $2. Touch him, Joe. You know what I want to do? I mean, What I need to do is I need to wrap this up and go upload this video, but I'm not going to do that. You know what I want to do? And shout out to you for that donation and that, yeah, that's your third super on this stream, is what it just said right below there. So thank you for that. I've had this idea to react to old After Prison Show videos. And I've got some really old After Prison Show videos. You might not even have seen these. They're that damn old. Forgive me, I'm going through the comments, making sure I didn't miss anything. Martin Brophy, special shout out to you for becoming a member. Kyle, special shout out to you for becoming a member as well. But I've had this idea to react to these old After Prison Show videos. For example, I want to show you something. I was just telling Tom about this the other day when we were filming a toilet talk. Hold on one second. I want to show you something. I've never gotten rid of this. Let me make sure I can see it, and I can't because this stream is delayed by like 20 seconds. I want to show you this right here. Now, I don't know how well you can see this Canon Vixia HF6 R600, a high-definition camcorder right here. Do you know, with the flip screen right there, that this was the first camera that I started with on After Prison Show? I couldn't even tell you. This thing probably isn't worth $50 at this point. I mean, it's that old. The megapixels on this thing are probably like 5. It doesn't say offhand how many it is. It's got the advanced zoom, the optical image stabilizer. This was the first camera that I started with. And when I talk about reacting to old After Prison Show videos, it's videos that were filmed with that particular camera that I want to react to. For example, I'm pretty sure I filmed a video. I don't know if YouTube took it down or not. Let me see if it's still there. Search across your channel. The video was called TV Shows. Oh, it's right there. That will get you stabbed in prison. This wasn't the video that I was going to go with, but you know what? This is the video we're going to go with anyways. All right, let me pull this up real quick. I'm pretty sure YouTube demonetized this. Yeah, ad suitability, it's got restrictions. Just because I said these TV shows will get you stabbed in prison. Let's go back to the early After Prison Show. There's also another thing that I want to do here as well. Not only react to old After Prison Show videos, but I also want to react to my haircuts in those videos as well, because Joe could never get a good haircut. I would go into the little hair cuttery or Best Cuts and be like, yo, I need you to do good on my hair. I'm a content creator. And I think for whatever reason that never really helped me out. All right. I'm trying to pull up. Oh, shit. It says that we're live right there. I'm trying to pull the chat up so that I can see the chat on my phone while I'm trying to do this reaction video. Oh, there's an ad on the live stream. Shout out to the 473 we got up in here. You guys are awesome. All right. I'm not going to watch this whole video. It's only a 7-minute video. Back then, during the time that I created this video, okay, there it is right there. And then if I go like here, Cody, where you at? Boom, boom. And then if I go like this, come on. Come on now. You probably ought to not be doing this while you're live streaming. It's probably going to cause this shit to crash out bad. I guess I'm going to put myself right down there. There we go. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm going to enjoy seeing that pop up when it catches up. But yeah, let's go to this video right here. Good God, Joe, look at you. You were so thin back then. Look at that hair as well. You know what? We really need the full screen of this, and we're going to get to that in just a second. Yeah, look at that haircut right there. Look at that mean mug right there. TV shows that will get you stabbed in prison. I filmed this video 8 years ago. This video had 411,000 views, 2,000 comments, 12,000 likes. Now look, I'm going to make this widescreen because I really want to share with you guys. It was, again, this camera that I was using to film this video right here. But you got to... That's bothering me. You got to look at the full thing I got going on. If you look over my shoulder right there, you can see the glare of the tape. Do you see that? The guy's sitting on the bunk. It's right there in his face. Do you see the glare of the tape right there? You might be wondering what that is. That was my green screen. And my green screen back then consisted of poster board, green poster board that I taped together, trying to make a green screen. I had no idea how to really key anything out. You can still see the green all over me right there. Again, using this camera. Let me tell you about the lighting that I was using. Man, Joe was getting it out the mud, helping to pave the way for prison YouTube. The light that I was using was one of them big stand-up lights that you get from Walmart with the light at the top of it. And I used to have to turn it on its side, lean it up on a chair so that I could be lit doing this. I got a lavalier microphone on from some Temu. It weren't no Rode mic. Weren't no Sennheiser or whatever the hell it's called. But anyway, let's just listen to what this sounds like. Unmute it. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Okay, before I go any further, I need to make sure that you guys can hear this. So I'm going to play it, and then I don't think you can hear it. I don't think you can hear it. No audio, yep. All right, well, let me see if I can fix that real quick. All right, let me go back here. All right, video capture device. That's what I need right there. Oh my God, the video capture device audio is so close to the end stream button. I hope I don't hit that. All right, audio monitoring. I don't want audio monitoring. Focusrite video capture device. Let me click on that and see what that does. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I literally didn't do anything. And I see that I've got no audio coming from that, and I don't know why. I'm not going to spend a lot of time messing with this. If it doesn't work, I'll just have to figure it out in the, oh wait, I saw something. Desktop audio, bing. Desktop audio device 2 disabled. It's not 2. It's the video capture device, right? Is it desktop audio? Can I go to... Let's see if that does it. Let's see if that does it. All right. Did I get it?
An expert in the subject, sadly enough, but it's the truth. Today we are talking about 5 TV shows that you should not watch.
So loud. I'm so sorry about that. I know that joint was loud as a bitch. Damn, I'm sorry. That shit was turned all the way up too. All right, well, I figured it out, but I got it maxed out. So let me go ahead and bring you back down. Hey, Cody. Got it figured out. All right, boom. We're reacting to an old After Prison Show video right here. It's called 5 TV Shows That You Should Not Watch in Prison. The first thing that pops out at me is I don't even recognize this guy. Like the way that I'm talking in this video, it sounds like I literally just came out of prison. Can you imagine that this was the way that I used to talk in prison, making those phone calls to those prison pen pals? I can't even emulate this accent anymore. I don't know where it comes from. Is it the North?
In prison. Now here's something you may not know first and foremost. Did you know that while in prison, inmates have the opportunity to purchase for themselves their own personal television? That's crazy, right?
Look at me putting images on the screen. Joe was learning fast. At the time that I filmed this video, After Prison Show hadn't even been noticed or anything like that. I'm working on a funky old desktop editing these videos that has no processing power whatsoever, but I'm learning how to green screen, how to put images up here, how to sync up audio, and I'm using a camcorder, a living room lamp, and poster board for the background. Freda says you look better now. I don't think so. That is one good-looking dude right there.
Right? But in prison, you can buy your very own TV and sit right there at your bunk or in your cell and watch whatever you want to watch.
Okay. Anyways, that's all I wanted to do with that. Shout out to the Raw shirt that I'm wearing right there. I still shop there. And, yeah. Look at the mustache. This thing is like 360 PSI or whatever it is. It's not HD at all. It's crazy. This isn't really the video that I wanted to share with you. I'll save that for another time, the other video. I just wanted to see if I was able to do that on here. And I was able to figure it out. So if I go like this, and I go to transform to fit to screen, bing, I'm back. The sound is low now. James says, see, I don't understand that because I got that turned all the way up. Is anybody else thinking that the sound is low? Y'all let me know because I need to know. All right. I can take the phone off. Oh, shit. Do not do that. Don't open up the editing software while I'm doing this because this will crash for realsies. Holy shit. I missed a whole lot while I was doing that. This chat is going crazy like... Damn, that chat's going crazy. All right, what did I miss? I'm going back into the comments right now, going way up. Scott Pettit, what's going on? Shout out to you for becoming a member. Michael says that ghetto slanging. Yeah, it was. Joe was in the slums in prison. I used to rap as well. You know, so that was a whole nother thing. Which I think it was lucky, as a matter of fact, the last person that I showed recently, the After Prison Show Ramen Soup's rap video that we did and song. And I really want to get back to some music. You know, if I'm going to bring this Bobo back and to some degree doing these lives like this, we need music. Music is something I used to do. And not the type of music where I'm making fun of people. I mean, maybe I will, but I just won't make fun of After Prison Show people or make fun of people we don't know. Crack a little fun at, I should say. Maybe in the past, problems that I've had have been, you know, taking it a little too far. Or, see, I'm not even going to go any further with it. I'm going to leave it alone. Jonathan says, give us some bars. I don't have any right now. It's too late in the day, too late in the stream. I don't have it in me. If I did, I would just look like a fool. I haven't written anything in the longest time. Little Klepto says, Little Klepto, that is the funniest shit I've ever heard. Where's Cody? A lot of people have been asking about Cody. I don't know. You know, I lost contact with everybody. And the crazy thing to me seems is that ain't nobody really doing nothing on social media. Like, I try to look up like Cody or Dave on Facebook, and maybe just nobody uses Facebook. But I don't know where Cody's at. I've been wanting and needing to reach out to him. I would like to be able to try to reconnect with him in some way. In some way. I don't know that, you know, he would ever have any interest in working with After Prison Show again. Maybe. But it would be good to try to get the old gang back together. Veteran Vapor, shout out to you for that donation right there. We love you, Joe. You have a huge audience. Stay grinding. I'm on it every day, man. I'm in it to win it. And did I go all the way back up to the top? Missy, shout out to you for becoming a member. I think I already said that, but if I did, oh well. Bearded Kristen said making a prison tattoo gun. I think I did a reaction video to that. If I've done any reaction videos to the videos How delayed is this thing? It's crazy because I'm literally just now moving the screen from the reaction video. Am I? There's no way that's how delayed this is. I wish I could see how delayed it is. Because on this end, it looks like it's freaking 5 minutes behind. It might be. So I got to figure out how to wrap this up. I might need to let this thing run for like 5 minutes. I always have a problem ending it because if anybody wants to go back and watch the video version of this live stream, every time I end it, it clips off quite a bit of it. All right. I'm going down these comments right now. DoorDash Daily says no delay here. Okay. I don't know why it's looking like it's delayed up here on the video. So Triz on Fire says, any chance of linking up with Banky again? Yes, there is a chance of that. I'm going to be reaching out to him soon and seeing if we can do something with him. I've got something special in mind that I would like to do. So we'll see. Martin Brophy says the difference between UK and US prisons. You know, I want to say that we've touched on things like that. Matter of fact, I know that we have. At this point in the game, we're trying to push the envelope. And we got some big things coming. I guess I can share with you one idea, and you might like it. Daniel says, you're going to do clout chase video on Trump sham trial. I'm not. I don't do the politics online. Of course, I've got my own political views that I don't put out there. Those are for, behind closed doors. I respect anybody's political side, unless you're not on my side. Nah, I'm kidding. But, nah, I'm not going for that. I'm not going to clout chase that. I know there have been some people asking me to look into other stories that I'm sure other people are addressing, and I will do that. So, we'll see. But I got a lot of ideas, and I want to share this one with you real quick, and I want you to let me know if it's a good idea or not. No ice. So, Tom is a single guy. And as I share this idea with you, absolutely no disrespect intended to my wife. I'm going to have to wrap this up actually pretty sooner than I thought. My guts are bubbling from that hot-ass ramen noodle. So I just need you to know, and forgive me for too much information. It may get a little uncomfortable for me in a moment. We'll see how this plays out. Traveling Painter, shout out to you, man. So look, Tom's a single guy. I want to start a series here, and we've tried to do some things with Tom, the Tom dating videos that were absolute gold, and for whatever reason they just never caught on. Maybe they will, and we're not abandoning that. That's still, what we're going to work on that still. Yeah. So we're going to be doing Tom Undercover. That's another idea that we have. We talked about that on the last episode of Toilet Talk that we were doing. But what I want to do is a series called Tom Can Save Her. Now, hear me out. I know this sounds crazy already. Tom Can Save Her. I want to start interviewing strippers. Forget the prison stories. There's 1,000 people up here doing prison stories. Yeah, man, y'all subscribe. Traveling Painter, you got a point right there. Subscribe to After Prison Show because we've got big things on the horizon, including stripper interviews. Okay, now hear me out now. The first thing that people are going to say when they see this, because we're going to film this just like Soft White Underbelly or something similar, right? Maybe give it the old Life After vibe. Stripper war stories. Can you imagine if we've got women on here who are in the entertainment industry, ladies of the night, so to speak, telling their war stories about dudes asking them to, like, what's the craziest thing you've ever done for money? Go. I don't want to create edgy content here on After Prison Show. I want to create content that you could edge to. And that's what we're going to do. You better bet your ass we got a series upcoming. We ain't started it yet, but it's on the way. Stripper stories. Tom can save her. We've tried to work with people here. You've seen it. You've seen the many times that it doesn't work out. You know, when somebody's knee-deep in addiction, what can you honestly do? Look, we just lost like 40 people as soon as I started talking about that. I'm being fucking serious about this, too. We film it like soft white underbelly kind of feel, you know, black and white. She's talking about a dude shit on her, she shit on a guy's chest for $100. Like, you know, $20 is $20. Whatever it is. But at the end of the video, it comes on like Undercover Boss. Tom with the glasses on, and I'm not talking about the spy glasses, just some regular prison sight, P-sight glasses. And he's going to attempt to get them out of the stripping industry and convert them to OnlyFans, where After Prison Show is going to sponsor their OnlyFans for a 10% stake. And boom, we're back on the map. Yeah, so look, you're working in a seedy nightclub. I've heard your story. It is compelling. I'd like to offer you an alternative, so to speak. How about you create an OnlyFans? I mean, there's dudes who are edging to this video right now. Can you imagine if we've got a link to send them to? Shout out to you. I can't believe I'm here alive. Pumped to go, Joe. Shout out to you. Thank you for being up in here. I don't want to read your username. It's making me a little paranoid. Four Neat says, I can save all the strippers. William Hampton says, bombing. You know, it's not going to be for everybody. But let me tell you, we've got to expand the horizons. I thought that the Tom Dayton thing was going to be gold. Like, I thought that was money, dude. It was not. So, Paul says, I can't get past the old videos of when Tom was hustling and begging people in the old After Prison Show. I don't remember Tom doing that. You may have him confused with Big Dave. But shout out to Tom. Tom's doing really good. And, Stan says bubble gut painting by numbers. Yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to share that idea with you. I can imagine it will be all over Drama Alert, which it won't be, but Joe from After Prison Show. What is he doing? Anyways, I want to go ahead and wrap this up. Look, I wanted to do this live stream because I haven't done a public live stream in a long time. There's a lot of new channel members here on After Prison Show now just because of this stream. To all of you who have joined during this stream, hey, that's awesome. I never could have expected that we would have so many people who were joining and becoming members. To everybody who's made donations on this stream, thank you very much for doing so. All I wanted to do was come on here and eat some hot noodles, talk a little shit, see who would be on here at 1 o'clock my time in the afternoon. It's probably something different wherever you guys are at. But thank you so much for joining me on this. We are doing a lot on After Prison Show that means a lot to me, personally. The Jacob Gentry story is the biggest story that I've had the opportunity to share in a long time, and I'm honored to be able to share that with you guys. And he is such an outstanding guy. I talk to this guy every day on the phone. I want to help him get his YouTube channel started. Every day I talk to him, he shares with me something else that's just absolutely fucking crazy. Either in relation to his story or what's going on in his life. Like, I want to go see this guy, and I'm trying to do so either at the end of this month or early next month. So a part of me doing this live stream was also to, self-promote some of what we've got going on here, like his story. And if you haven't seen that and you're just seeing this because you saw that I was live, you definitely need to check out those videos. It's really a crazy story. Then we've got Tom, and Tom is doing amazing. A fan named Matt, a local guy, just gifted Tom a car and $500. Tom done quit his freaking job. But he's now working with this guy, Matt, doing better than he was doing at the sub shop that he was working at. We've just recently reconnected with Rabbit again. We've doing these cooking videos. We're trying to find people who you guys are asking about. And I want you to know, like, I got so many videos already filmed, and every day, no matter what I got going on with the painting business or anything else, this is a major priority of mine, and I'm back in this 100%. I mean that. I know that I came and left a few different times in the past. Oh, hey, I'm back. This is what we're doing. And then I would just fall off again. And then I tried to do Joe Does stuff. And, this is where my heart was always at. I just went through a really low spot in a bunch of depression, and I've been able to pinpoint that. Like, why was I so depressed and down and out and feeling like, boo-hoo for me? And it was all because of my painting business, but one particular part of my painting business, which was the apartment painting side of it. We're still doing the painting business. We're working today. My guys are working today. We've been working every day. We work every day. We're doing more residential work, better and bigger jobs. And I take that as serious as I take this. And I want to be able to coincide those two things together to be able to devote equal effort to both of those things. And I'm done with the apartment painting. So that's it. I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching me eat the hot ass noodle. Thank you for all the support. I'll look forward to doing this again next week sometime. I'm going to try to do this once a week. But for the members of After Prison Show, we do this a couple of times a week. And in just a little bit, as soon as I get done with this, I'm going to upload today's video. We're Ubering around with Tom today, and it's a funny video. It almost looks like Taxi Cab Confessions. I think you guys are going to get a kick out of it. That video will be up 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, pretty much every day. That's our upload time at this point. And you guys are awesome. It means a lot to still have your support. And I look forward to continuing to try to create content that you guys want to be a part of and to check out. Have a great one, y'all. I'll look forward to talking with you just as soon as I possibly can. Y'all enjoy your weekend. And until next time, peace.